Hello everyone and hello all. This is Stardust Wyvern presenting you with a new screen resolution. Yeah, my old monitor bit the dust, so nice to get a new one. And got to set it to a much bigger resolution. Before we got to this view, we had this happen after switching monitors. Alright, enough of that view. It's time to present the Mime in the box. The plans I have had for Renard are here, and he even does have his last name changed. We're gonna keep a good eye on his motives, that's for sure. Oh look here, the audience. Yeah, they're there, only the Mime can see him well. So, what is the plan here? Well, what is one way to kill a sim, outside of fire, and happen and brawl in the family? Why, of course, trapping them in a room, or platform for those Smash characters' cases, and well, letting them starve to death. A classic way to end a sim, without setting the whole house ablaze. I often did this method back as a kid. Didn't want to chance the fires, I guess. I don't know. With all of that out of the way, are you ready to down with the clown? Or Mime? Well, you better be. So for the Mime's first trick, he's gonna do the classic juggle. If your sim has 8 or above playful points, your sim will be able to juggle by just clicking on your sim, rather than relying on a coffee machine or refrigerator to do some juggling with. It's also the same thing you'll see when you give your sim a lot of playful points and create a sim. Looks like he's gonna be juggling for a while. The audience he has sitting down is surely amazed by his acts. Can he get a real audience, like other sims passing by? For example, perhaps the paperboy might stick around and watch some of the action, right? No? I guess you're on a tight schedule then. How about the humble Mr. Humble? I guess not. He's on an even tighter schedule than the paperboy is. I'm not one to force him to stay. Even if I could, I ain't gonna corrupt my game by just adding him to the family. Now you might be asking two questions here. What's the painting gonna be? And who are those people he wants to friend? Question 1 will be answered later. Question 2. Have you ever listened to the Strange Days album by The Doors? Also gotta love it when a sim just jitters around in one spot. Funny, I say. Oh hey, the present. How did that get in here? Could it be done with magic? Now the Mime is gonna play a tune for us. Well, we would hear it if not for two things. First being he's in a box, like the Mime he is, and the second is, well, the making magic music, appropriate for this occasion. While the Mime plays his tune, along we see the neighbors, some of which include Gabriel Green, Florence Della Rosa, and Samantha Cordial. Can he get their attention? Maybe sit down for the show? Probably not. Oh, it looks like the Mime has found another way of grabbing their attention, and it is to dance, or quote-unquote freestyle. How does a Mime freestyle, and what would they freestyle about? Well, either way, looks like it didn't grab their attention, and they're just walking away now. Well, it looks like he is ready to paint that picture now. What or who could it be? Can he finish it on time, or at least the majority of who or what he is working on? Time has passed by and we see Chastity Gear passing on by, the roommate of Gabriel Green, whom we saw earlier. I hear her family tree is slightly messed up. I heard Duarte's wife wasn't deleted correctly, and all this time I thought Inigo was adopted. I know deleting Sims in-game doesn't cause corruption as we thought it did, but deleting their character file from the documents folder is a definite no-no. Unless of course you clean out the stuff correctly. Alright, back to the painting. Looks like it's starting to take shape. Could it be? Southern Comfort guy. Shit, I mean, whatever makes you comfortable. Fast forwarding through the painting process, and progress too. I've always loved your works, Renard. We sure hope your first custom painting goes well. Oh, hello, Jane Plain. Yeah, you can take the paper and run. Not much I can do about it. I got better stuff to worry about anyways. A few more moments have passed and the painting is looking near complete. There's nothing that can stop us from completing it, right? Well, except for that bladder need, and soon to be his hygiene need, and you'll probably see why. And just like that, he needs to find a toilet, and badly. There isn't any around, he's gonna have to shape one out with his mime powers or something like that. Because of this, he won't be able to finish the painting. Now the mime will play a tune on his violin to reflect his mood at the moment. Sad. We will now jump a bit of time, and the mime is staring off into the box, looking at the desk, and the computer he unwrapped. Let's just say, free computer, anyone? Comes with a desk. Jumping some more time, and it looks like the mime has finally shaped up that bathroom with his mime powers. Guess he wanted to see how long he could have held it in. Not a healthy thing to do. He hops back onto the violin, this time to play for some tips. How are you gonna get paid through that box? Fast forwarding again, slightly, and yep, he's not in the mood to paint Southern Comfort guy. While his comfort is at good levels, his hygiene and soon to be his hunger aren't holding up. Now watch as the mime cries for a bit, knowing that he can't finish such a godlike painting up. I'd be crying too if I were you, Mime. So what can he do now? He can still juggle, he's always in the mood for that. Oh, primping. This didn't occur to me. Well, that raises hygiene by a bit, and I didn't even know that. If I did know, there would have been some hope for that painting, but looks like there is none. I still pressed on with the run and so did the mime. I didn't bother to speed up my game at all for this run. Needed him to do stuff for this kind of challenge, quote unquote. Daytime has passed and he's now primping, keeping his hygiene up. That face paint sure can hold. Come witness the griping mime, come and gather around. Some more juggling, some more complaining, you're gonna be in for a blast. The audience sure is, they're still there. Perhaps the mailman might be interested, though he can't pay our bills and forgot about the green energy source. Maybe the repo man might be interested if we delay our bills even further. Oh hey, Pamia Kuma. Originally from Desiderata Valley, well, during my Let's Play of The Sims 2 free time, moved to Belladonna Cove, alongside with her family and her sister's family. As we may have seen from the Adoptacy playthrough recently, she has too much on her plate, I guess. Looks like his energy has depleted. He should use his mind powers to make a comfy bed and sleep on it. Yeah, that should do it. Anyways, we ought to jump through a bit of time to see how the mime is doing. Sleep tight, mime. Oh, look who showed up again. The flower lady herself, Florence Della Rosa, doing the head jittering thing as the mime wakes up from his deep sleep. With enough energy to spare, can he use his powers to perhaps make some food? Maybe not right now. Nighttime has passed. He's doing what every playful sim can do. Almost all of his needs are tanked except for fun. And environment, of course. Quite the environment to be in, honestly. Before his last juggle, maybe a bit of primping can help. Oh, poor timing on last juggle. Couldn't use his powers to make some food mentioned earlier, and now he's feeling more than just uncomfortable. Well, Grim, looks like you can take over from here. Funny you say that, Grim, as I happen to be doing that all along. Well, now that he's gone, both Grim and the Mime, Time to do a bit of arrangements. A little here, a little there, and this place will look spiffy as ever. I would love to show you how this trick is done, but I must wrap it up and return to the Adoptacy. I'll catch you all later, till then.